Hello, my name is Katerina Lawton. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to explain how to use my book. Before beginning pattern drafting, familiarize yourself with this book, and that would be my strong advice. So that if you have chance to read how to use the book, which is in chapter 1, please do so. What you will need to do is, when you actually look through all the books, look at your design and see if it's any appropriate pattern instructions you will have and what you will need to use it. Choose the appropriate instructions. So, for example, I'm going to use the lounge jacket for you. So, however, every instructions contains the same, will have the same format, and which is a brief history of the garment, includes some buttons, information on the buttons, a size, material on the what the fabric will be used to make a lounge jacket, and also will include recommendation for button sizes, recommendation on the top fabric, and recommendation on the quantity, which is I find is extremely helpful. It provides you top fabric and the lining as well. I would like to also mention that this book all the way through uses Unit 2 system, metrical and imperial. So choose one system and follow that, just to avoid any confusions or miscalculations. So it's very, very important you do that. So as I take this as example, some of my chapters will contain, like for example this one, is drafting the single-breasted lounge jacket or blazer. So it contains several styles as well within that chapter. So you can draft a lounge jacket or you can draft a blazer. So I will advise you to read all information carefully and do not miss anything. So for example, so there's all my instructions are doesn't include seam allowance. So it's very, very important to bear that in mind. And for more information, go to chapter 5, which provides you information on what type of seam allowance to use. Also, please do not miss any information which says in red, note. Please read that. Actually, it contains vital information or historical information, which is allows you to choose certain things. In this case, it states that these instructions provide the instructions for different pockets, welt pockets and the patch pockets, and also will advise you to go to appropriate section of the instructions according to your design. So each instructions also will provide you with measurements that's required to draft this. So read the list of measurements you need, so you have them in advance before you're starting. The instructions actually and also they're divided in certain sections, which is like a visual sections with the headings and colors, and which is I find it's very easy to highlight that section is finished and that can go to next section, so it's not overwhelming. I also, which is actually specific to this book, and it's very rare you find in any books, is that all my instructions is also related to the diagrams which is on the page, so you don't have to flip page back and forth, like for example here. So all that information, all that instructions will be related to this particular diagrams. That's why you will see certain diagrams will repeat, like for example on the next page you have the repeat of the diagram, so you don't have to flip your page. So the diagram also, so the instructions also will guide you with the headings and with information in the notes, guide you if you needed a particular instructions to draft. For example, drafting pockets. It will tell you that this instruction provides you different pockets, and so you just choose accordingly you want. So if, for example, you want a hip pocket, but you don't want ticket pocket, therefore you miss that particular draft, and you only concentrate on that one. And it's on the diagrams, it also highlight in different colors and also in different type of lines as well, so you can clearly see which pocket is which on the diagrams. All my diagrams, again, very proportional, and you see all the numbers are quite big and clear. And also very rare you can find on any other books with instructions where they actually give you the draft on the pocketing, which is inside the pocket, and you know, it gives you the clear diagram, clear instructions with diagrams in there. As you see, this also provides you with the patch pockets, different diagrams and instructions, which is on the next page, related to this diagram, which is very easy to follow. Okay, so as I said, it's important for you to choose the exact measurement you want to follow, imperial or metric, which is, I can't stress enough how important it is to follow one system. When you are finished your pattern drafting, you will be advised also to trace your the drafts and go to chapter 5 for your sim allowance, and then in a note you will also be advised to choose what type of color you will go, which is in chapter 11, and also you will be advising what type of sleeve to draft, which is in chapter 12. So just go into chapter 11 and you will see as well as the historical information on that, and its colors and lapels. And then you just, by looking on the heading, you choose the recommended color. So that was recommended for the lounge jacket. It's with a step, and that's the colors. And also, as you see, are using different color lines, so it's easy for you to follow. And then instructions. So it's very short instructions for that. So when you draft that, it also gives you some information what to do that. And then the next chapter you will go is on sleeves, and read some information, historical guidance, which is, I always advise you to do that. And for the lounge jacket, they're advising you to go for the drafting the standard sleeve, which is also with different lines and color coded, and you can easily navigate your instructions and relate it with the diagrams opposite on that. And by finishing that, it will advise you what to do next, and reminding you to go to chapter 5, which is for the sim allowance, and also trace all your patterns. And I hope this one, it helps you with navigating the book and following all my information and all the instructions. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, and see you on my next video.